Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and today we are going to do some DC cards. And it's been a while, it's been actually like a long while. I had to dig these out. Honestly, this one I thought I had lost. It took me like half an hour to find this box. It was buried in a shelf over there, but it had been like a long time since we've had this box out. Uh, this is the Kayou box. And so, yeah, we're going to open these up today. In fact, we're going to clean them out. We're going to empty all of these boxes. They're not fresh boxes, so these have all been opened before on other videos. We're just going to end them today, get everything out of them. What's cool, though, is this one, this Kayou one here. This is actually like probably one of the better DC trading card sets that's ever come out. Maybe like, like DC Bombshells is pretty good. But like this is honestly very good as a DC trading card set. It is very premium, officially licensed. These are totally official. And there's like a whole contest associated with this where there's serial numbered cards that you can pull. I've never pulled one. Someone on our Reddit has pulled one and posted a picture if you ever want to see one. But they're the World cards, and they basically celebrate the Superman the World comic book, which was illustrated by a famous artist from China, and they signed a poster. And so you can get an original signed poster of Superman the World, or sorry, Batman the World. God, I'm so sorry. It's Batman the World, not Superman. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Batman the World, and you can get that. So it's kind of like pretty amazing what's in here. I'll walk you through the flyer as well. And what's super, super cool about this box is you see how it's got this kind of like empty space here where there's this, like this, right? When you buy this box, you get 10 packs here, but you also get a big card like this. It'll be inside the box. And there's, as you can see, there's 10 different variants. And I have 4 of them here from boxes I've opened, and we can look at them. And they're cool. They're like actual trading cards. They're not just posters, right? They're on cardstock. And you can see they have refraction texture work, like all throughout. Like, look at that. That's crazy. It's just like a giant trading card, basically. Here's another one. Super cool look to it, right? Like, I love how the sparkles down there. Another one we have. And then the final one there. Awesome, right? Really, really cool stuff. And so this comes with that box. Like if you buy it, you just get one of those sort of for free. This set over here, so yeah, let me get the packs out of this so we can. I don't have a lot of packs of this left. It is a very premium product. I think it's like a 20 yuan level product. So it's like twice as premium as a normal Kayou product. And you're only getting 10 packs in the box, right? Versus 18 packs in a typical 10 yuan. So it's really like 4x the cost, basically. But they are awesome boxes, and they're still for sale. I'm actually I'll walk you through the flyer of this so you can kind of see what's in there. But there's the back of the box, so you can get an idea of the different rarity levels here. And so these ones down here was just 1. Those are the world cards. And then this tells you your rarities, right? So you're going to get 10 packs in a box. 4 of those packs will have this rarity distribution. 6 of the packs will have that rarity distribution. Now the packs all look the same. Like they don't look any different. It's just that Kayou has 2 lines, and so then they mix them in the boxes, right? And so that's kind of how they do distribution and rarity instead of using parallels and things like we do in the West. Anyway, wonderful, wonderful set. I really, really hope Kayou makes a second one. That one is listed as the first edition, right? It has like first edition right on the front. So I'm always hoping that Kayou will make a second one, but it's been a long time and they haven't. So I'm not sure anymore. Then yeah, let me show you the flyer for this one, and then we'll talk about these 2 over here, which are not quite at that level, but I want to put them on the table because they're DC cards too, and we should look at all the DC cards. But here's the flyer, and I'll explain sort of how you can still buy some of this stuff. So this is Anime Card Store. This is the biggest vendor on AliExpress. Now the thing is, they don't always have the best prices, right? They're still where I recommend people go especially if it's your first purchase ever, just because they're not going to screw, like they do thousands of orders a week. They're definitely going to get your order right, and they're going to treat you correctly, and like they know exactly how to do all this. They do thousands and thousands of these, right? So they're huge, but their prices are a little more. So you can see this box is about $30 here. Whereas if you get it from my second favorite store, which is C1 Luxury store here, it's only going to be $24. And in fact, like less than that, it's really only about a $23 box or so if you buy them 4 at a time. So this is, I'll put this link in the description of the video, but this is where I would buy it if I was buying more right now. But Anime Card Store has the full flyer, and C1 does not. So we're going to look at Anime Card Store's flyer. So this is the flyer, and that's just like an advertisement for this set. But these are really important. So I get a ton of questions, like almost every day. Someone asks me a question like, "Can you show me the set list for whatever set it is, right? Or give me the card list, right?" Because in the West, getting the card list is very common. Like when Topps publishes a trading card set, they also release a PDF of the card list. Like it's just the way it works. In fact, they legally have to because of odds and things, right? That is not the case in China. There's no laws like that in China. And so these companies don't have to release their list. They don't have to release their odds. None of that stuff has to get released, right? The more legit companies like Kayou will do that because they want to support a collector community. But the less legit companies won't because they want to save money. And so that's how that's working, right? But this is Kayou's flyer here. And what this flyer will do is it'll give you an idea of what all the cards look like at each level. So these are the PR level cards. These are promotional cards. A little bit difficult to get these PRs. I don't know exactly how you get them. I think you need to have attended certain events and things like that. But then this is the actual box. And what this is actually kind of a neat thing. So you see how these pages are long like this? These are pages from Kayou's official catalog. So Kayou produces a distributor catalog in China for vendors to look at. That's not intended for us as consumers to see. So you're not supposed to have seen this, right? This is not something that Anime Card Store was supposed to have shared. It doesn't matter that much. There's not like secrets on here or anything, but it still is kind of neat to see like the vendor side of the advertising, because that's what this is. This is advertising aimed at a vendor, not advertising aimed at a consumer. But you can still see the card types and counts here. The base cards in the set are just movie stills like this. And there's kind of 2 variants of each one. So you'll see the front and the back there like that. And then the next level up are these character cards like this. And so they have character art on the front, and it is comic book art, which is great, not movie art. It's movie art at the base level, but everything above base is comic book art, which is fantastic. If you know me, it's not that I don't like movie cards, it's just that I vastly prefer comic book art. And then you've got QRs with these like really cutesy versions of the different characters. I actually don't have a Batman yet, and I might buy another box just to try to get it back if we don't get one today, just because I would really like to have a Batman QR. And they shouldn't be that rare. I just haven't pulled one yet by chance. I think you'll get like 3 or 4 in a box, so these aren't that rare. And then you've got these more action-y character cards here at this level. And then we've got some manga panel cards, which look great. I think I have like one of those, and they're really good. These cards here form the Justice League as a panel, and so you can see it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards to make the full panel. I have one of these. I can't remember which one. I think I have Superman though. Yeah, I really can't remember. I either have Superman or Batman. But yeah, it would be awesome to get all of those. And then you've got these are the MR rarity cards here. These cards are extremely rare. They're like case level hits. I have the Flash. I can show it to you. Actually, I have that card, and it looks awesome. It's also worth like $100, and it's the Flash, right? The Batman or Superman at this level are worth like $200 or $300. like this set is a licensed set. It's one of the best DC sets, and so it actually has pretty solid secondary market and value right now. And then you're getting into some of the special edition cards. So there's two levels of the world cards. There's these ones which are numbered to 666. These are obviously less rare, right? Because there's 666 copies. This is what the Redditor pulled, one of these. And they were so excited because they were like, oh, I got the poster, right? But they did not. I'll show you what the poster one is, slightly different. But yeah, this is these character cards here with graffiti on them then are numbered to 99. And then you'll have another kind of like redemption here. And then this, this is the world card that will get you the poster. So you need, it's the one that's numbered to 99. And so they look the same, right? It's kind of evil. Like they look exactly the same on the front or the back. The difference is, if you notice, like each one has a different language, or like that's French, that's English. The Chinese version of the world that says Batman the World, that's the 99 card. And so this is the one you have to pull to redeem the poster. And then you've got the PRs here, and then it talks about those large cards that I showed you. Okay, sorry. I know I spent a lot of time on that flyer, but honestly, it is a great flyer and kind of a unique thing to see. I actually have. Sorry, I'm trying to find the flash card. Oh, I dropped. Oh my God. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Oof. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I have to pause. I dropped something on the ground. I'll be right back. I'm back. And since I showed you these, I'll just tell you what these are. This has nothing to do with the video we're doing now. I've done tours of the archives like this room before. You guys only see this little space here, right? Which is very neat and clean. Like literally a millimeter past where the camera is, there's just stuff, just endless piles of stuff. Robots, medicine. I've actually got a Batman card right here. Like this is what is this, to 288? Another Batman card. It's just like there's just stuff everywhere, right? So this is sitting right next to me. This is part of my eBay project. So if you remember, I've been running an eBay store. I just started like 2 days ago. We've already had 3 sales, which is awesome. I only had 10 listings. But I'm now gonna do some more listings tonight to try to fill things in. I was trying to decide like what to list, and I don't know. Like I have you don't even understand. Like I've been running the channel for like 2 years, so I have like possibly thousands of cards that would be sellable, like at, at like a $10 range or something. These are just some of them that I was like, oh, these are kind of cool. So we got some, gem refractors from Street Fighter. This is like a super, super awesome Big Face Studio Chainsaw Man card. So that's power. And I mean, you can see the refraction work on that. This is DJR001. So this is like the chase card from the set. Like this is like the card to get from that set. Here's the Dogecoin card. This card was worth like $30 when I pulled it. For reasons, it's now worth like $100. Here's Ethereum, also probably worth that. There's a sketch card, 1 of 1. Like this original sketch card, X-Files. I've got a bunch of these to 200 Star Wars cards on Solo. Each of those probably worth 50, 60 bucks. Another Street Fighter. Got a gold Woody Pixar card there. This is an interesting thing. This is a 1 of 1. So 1 of 1, right? This is the only one in the entire world, the red like this. It's a matte relic. So this is a piece of the WrestleMania mat that Edge wrestled on. This is the actual mat, right? Is in the card, right? Like that's the actual one. And then it also has Edge's autograph. So it's like a matte relic autograph of Edge's return to WrestleMania. And it's a 1 of 1. Like this card is like some kind of crazy luck factory. I don't even understand it. I got a gold coin Totoro card. Like this card is really heavy. Like that's a gold coin in there. Not precious gold, but like plated, right? Got a Wolverine. This is a 1 of 1 printing plate from the Allegiance set, and it's one of the special cards. It's one of the very special insert cards. I've got both the two of the top pulls from Kayou's museum sets. So this is from British Museum and this is from Boston Museum. And then this is one. This is what I was actually trying to show you. This is the Flash MR card. Not MR. It's like their whatever this rarity is. L L L5 rarity, right? L5. That's kind of how Kayou does their premium rarities. But you can see how beautiful that is. I mean, it looks like it has neon lights on it. Like, how did they even this back here? How did they even do that? That's such a crazy effect. Beautiful, beautiful card. I got a what is this? EX Spider-Man card. Pretty cool. Numbered to 199. And yeah, I mean, Barbie. We got a Barbie card here to 288. And it's one. This is one of 288. Amazing, right? Beautiful. Anyway, sorry. I only really wanted to show you the Flash, but you got to see everything. That's just some of the stuff I'm thinking about listing. But I don't know. I'm always looking for advice, too. Like, if there's something you want, let me know. I'm more than happy to do like custom listings for people and stuff. Okay, now back to DC cards. Sorry, I got a little off track there. Believe it or not, that happens quite often on the channel. Here's the this is the other DC box. This thing is amazing. So I still don't really know anything about this, but like look at the back of this and just like look at this really carefully. Read the first line. DC movie universe redirects here. Like redirects here? Why is that on the back of this box? You keep reading it. This is the text from the DC EU Wikipedia page. They just went to that Wikipedia page, pasted the text, and then printed it in gold. The reason I'm laughing is because they printed thousands of these. Like you can still buy these. I've bought tons. I've seen people open cases of this. Thousands and thousands and thousands of these were printed, and they all have the Wikipedia page on the back, and they're just like, yeah, it's good enough, ship it. The best part, the absolute best part is there's a sequel to this set that features the Joker, and it's all purple. It's actually like a very, very cool set. It also has the Wikipedia page on it, and it's like a big box and it just has the whole Wikipedia page printed on the back. Hilarious. Anyway, despite what this says here, this is not at all a licensed product. This is like 1,000% bootleg to the max, and still kind of a fun thing, like really a fun set. The reason I have this card out, this is a metal card, so it's like metal, right? Not precious metal, but made out of metal. And that's Harley Quinn. That's a DC GMC 008. If you type that code into eBay, these cards, there's two of them listed right now, and I'm not the one selling them. $99. This box costs $20. Like you can, I'll put a link in this video. You can buy this box, which will include a metal card because all of the boxes have one in them. It's like a pack-in. It's kind of going to be taped to the top of the box. You buy a $20 box and you have like a 1 in 5 chance of pulling a $100 card. I don't understand the economics of this at all. And that's not the only one. There's like other metal cards. They're not only Harley Quinn is 100. All the others are like 30. Margot Robbie, she brings all the boys to the art, I guess. I think that's, what is that? That was like a song or something. I don't remember where that comes from. But that's I think she's just a very popular actor is what happened there. But anyway, that's just something I always find that hilarious. So we're gonna open the rest of these too. I think I got more. I think I have 5, 6 packs. I know how to count. 6 packs left of that. It's fun. I'm honestly considering picking up another box just to get another metal card. Also because I thought I had one in the giveaway pile and I don't anymore. I do the Kayou DC pack, the Kayou one, this one, the good one. I actually have a sealed box of that in the giveaway pile. And the next giveaway is going to start at 1,776 subscribers. The Freedom giveaway, we're going to call it. It's going to be funny. I don't know exactly how I'm going to run that giveaway yet. This should be interesting. But yeah, that's the number we're going to run it at. And we're very close because we're at like 1712 right now. So we don't need too many more. This little thing is something very, very interesting. I am guessing even if you are a massive DC trading card fan, like let's say you're the biggest DC trading card fan in the world, and you know all the DC trading cards from anything that's been made everywhere. You even know about these bootlegs. You know about that stuff, right? You know everything, right? You don't know what this is. You've never seen this before. Like you don't know what this is. This thing is such a crazy. I still don't actually remember how I ran across it in the first place. Once you find it, it's actually not that hard to find, right? Once you know to go and look and how to search for it, there's actually two different boxes. There's a Justice League and a Batman one. And they're both officially licensed by a company named DKV. The trick is they are from Peru. So I don't know if you saw the movie Paddington in Peru. I saw that movie with my wife for Valentine's Day. Uh, we love the Paddington movies. But yeah, Peru. That's no, it was printed in China. Of course, everything's printed in China, but they were designed in Peru by a company. You know, DKV is a Peruvian trading card company, uh, and they're sold in South America. So that's where these come from. And there's two, like I said, two different sets. You can get them on eBay pretty easily. But again, if you aren't like, even if you go and search for DC trading cards, right, you're not going to find this because you're going to find everything else. This is hidden on like the 30th page, right? You have to be kind of like looking for DKV. You got to type, yeah, DKV DC cards, and then you'll find these. Uh, Now, should you? I don't know. We'll open these first because they are okay. Like I don't want to denigrate them, right? Like they're an inexpensive product. I think the entire box cost me $30, and you get like 24 packs. You get a ton of cards. It's a different format of card just because again it's printed differently, right? They're printed in South America for the South American audience, and as a result, you know, we have different materials, different printing techniques. These are definitely like a cheap stock, like pretty much a paper stock, but actually like a little cheaper than what we would think of as paper in a Western set. But that's just to keep the costs down, right? And that's to keep the costs down because they're selling these in the Peruvian market. Now, even with that, there are still parallels in here. So we pulled, actually, I think we pulled two sets of parallels in that pack. But you can see that these two cards look similar, but this one has silver writing and this one has gold. And so the gold here is a parallel version that is sort of like, you know, a little bit more rare, so to speak, right? And then here we did it again. Got the gold one here and the silver one there. There's also cracked ice cards that can be found in here that are they're based off comic book covers from, what is it, Fortnite? I think yeah, it's like Fortnite and DC characters kind of did a comic book series together or something like that. Those can be pulled. They're pretty rare, but they can be pulled. And then there is also, we got a dupe already. There are also, that is not, like that's a nice, I mean, I know it's just a comic book cover, but still, like they presented that really well on the card there. Here's a Batgirl. Like, these are nice. Really good cards. There's lenticulars too. I have one of them because I think they're like one per box, if that. But I've only ever pulled one. Oh, okay. They must be two per box because now I pulled two, and I only have one box of this, so that's it. Yeah. Okay. So speaking of the lenticulars, here you go. We just pulled one, and who is that? That's Supergirl, Batgirl. That's Batgirl, of course, because there's the Batarang. Wow, like right in the foreground like that. Dang, that is a really good. That is a very, very good. Oh, I didn't even notice it has her rope attached to it too. That's a really good lenticular card. I'm sorry, I'm very impressed with this. I can't even talk right. It's honestly probably worth the whole box right there. That's cool. It's even got little bats on the back. Awesome. Love it. Okay. Yeah, it is cool stuff, right? And again, this is like printed for a different market. So it's printed cheaper and things like that. But that doesn't mean we can't enjoy it too. Yeah, I mean, just look at that. And again, like, I know it's just a picture from a comic book, but still, like, they didn't have to pick that one. They could have been lazy, right? And they picked, I think, here a very good image. I'll say this company, DKV, they also print cards for Hanna-Barbera comic cartoons, you know, like the Jetsons and Yogi Bear and that kind of stuff. But yeah, they do that too, and they print. I was quite a lot of those, and they're probably far more valuable. Valuable is not the right word. Popular of their cards. If you go on eBay, chances are you'll find those before you find anything else. What a great card. I wish I had a lenticular of that with the rain. That would look so nice. That is good too, man. Nice. And again, like they're just such a strange thing because it's like, whoa, Peru? Like you don't think about it, right? I mean, I know that's kind of a horrible thing to say, but it's kind of true. Like if you live in America, like I do, you don't think about Peru a lot, right? It doesn't come. I mean, it doesn't come up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe it should. I've never been there. I know they have oranges because that was in the Paddington movie. Ooh. Oh, we got both of them. Oh, that is actually like that's a pretty nice image there. Sorry. Okay, we gotta stop ogling Catwoman. It's enough of that. Enough of that. Someday I should get all my Catwoman. No, the people would think I was weird. I'm not gonna do that. I have a lot of Catwoman cards. I have a Michelle Pfeiffer one that is honestly like pretty good. I'm very happy with that card. All right, we're gonna stop talking about Catwoman cards. If I shouldn't even say it. It's oh god. If anybody ever wants to give me like a really awesome present, the DC Bombshells sets of trading cards, yeah, they're inappropriate. I'm totally on board. I get it. I still would love to have. I still think they're awesome. Still think they're great. Sorry. What they are they are like Topps does this too. Although Topps did theirs in a really tasteful way, but Topps did this like Women of Star Wars set. But they did it, you know, they like had all the women actors come on and sign the cards and it was like a whole thing and they did it like really tastefully and well. It was like well done, right? And then I think Upper Deck did the other one. Upper Deck did the Bombshell series, and they're just like, well, we're just gonna make Playboy for for the DC characters. And that's pretty much what they did. I mean, it's PG-13, of course, but still, it's lewd, like like waifu style lewd, right? Oh, this is from that. This is from that new movie, the new Batman. Catwoman. So these are the bootlegs now we're opening. Look out for rare limited editions. Just strange. Very odd product here. Just weird. But it's got a place in my heart because of just how goofy it is. It was also one of the very first products I ever bought. This particular DC set, this little box like that. And the reason was because it was pretty cheap. Like it was like $20 a box. And I was like, yeah, I'll try that out. So the way I haven't been explaining this, but there's a rarity system to these that is a little bit unique. So you can see down here, this card is an F. It says DC-F. So that letter is the rarity of the card. So this one is a D, right? And so the closer the letter is to A, the higher the rarity. Sorry. And so this is a B. And so this is like actually a pretty high tier card. And you can tell from the various, like there's a lot of treatment on it too. But this is a higher tier card. It's a B, right? So A would be above that. And then the only twist is there's also double A and triple A, which are like even above A. I will say this set for bootlegs is brutal. Usually when you're dealing with bootleg trading cards, the rarity, like the pull rates are way higher just because they don't actually care, right? The company doesn't really care about their secondary market. They just want people to buy this product. Whereas Kayou, like they need to make their cards actually be rare. And so you won't pull, like you're not going to pull a BP from every single Kayou box. It won't happen because otherwise BPs aren't actually rare. The reason BPs are very rare is because you will never pull them. It'll be like one in a case, right? And now you switch that over to something like Kabog, and it'll be like every box has just tons of hits in it, right? Because they can just do that. This is like a bootleg that does Kayou style. The rare cards are seriously rare, and I mean like when I was first starting collecting these over like 2 years ago now, I was talking with another collector on Instagram about them, and they had bought, multiple cases of it, right? So a case has 48 boxes, so they had like almost 100 boxes, and they were like, "We never pulled an A." I'm just looking at this like, what? 2 entire cases, you didn't pull a single A. And that's like that. I've heard that from so many people. So I feel like this particular set may be very hard to get rares from. What did we pull here? This is a C. Okay, so remember that's a B. This is a C. So this is actually lower. That's still the higher of the two of the cards we pulled. And here we go with one more here. We have 2 more packs of the bootleg, and then we will move into Kayou's packs, which I'm pretty excited about too. I'm gonna leave that Batgirl. That is a very cool card. All right, there is Superman on the F. Okay, it's an F. So the reason I was looking, because it feels a little bit thicker, and I was like, maybe it's one there. In this set, there's a sort of special rarity that looks exactly like all the other rarities, but it's that AAA, and you can't always tell. And so I was like, is it that? It's not, but I was hoping. Is his name actually Robot Man? Okay, this is from Doom Patrol. So this is a what is that? A C again? So this is the same rarity as this card here. Those two are the same rarity, but that's Robot Man from Doom Patrol. If you never watched the Doom Patrol television show, it is like I couldn't even watch season 3. Like I didn't get through it. I had to stop about halfway through. It's kind of bad. But season 1 and a little bit of season 2 are awesome. Like season 1 is amazing, like hilariously weird and strange and just crazy. And then yeah, season 2 is a little strange, like not as weird, but yeah. But season 1 is definitely worth watching of Doom Patrol. That one. And then here is a D. Okay, yeah. So this group one, this is one of the ones that has a secret rarity, and I've pulled it many, many times. This is the non-secret version. And every time I pull it and I see this picture, I'm like, I have it. And then I'm like, no, I don't have it. Okay. So yeah, maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of just leave these guys here on the table because those are pretty good. And then the rest of these we'll move, and then we'll look at the Kayou cards and see what we can get from those. All right, and so again, these are officially licensed. There's no problems with licensing on these at all. Kayou is a very legit company. You can even get these graded. So yeah, you won't have any problems with these cards or you shouldn't from anybody. If anyone gives you trouble with these, send them my way, And yeah, I can show them all the evidence as to why these are fully licensed. Because I mean, it's like with Kayou, it's not hard. With some of these, it's like a little tricky to prove that they're legit. And so I often will say that they're not just because I don't know, right? And it's safer to say that they're not. But in Kayou's case and Card Fund's case, I mean, these are massive companies. Kayou, for example, in China has a shop in almost every single mall, right? So you go to a mall in any city in China, there's going to be a Kayou store there, and you're going to be able to just buy these cards, right? And that's so like they're not bootlegs, right? Like even in China, that wouldn't be allowed. Although sometimes crazy stuff happens there, but most of the time, that's not the case. And usually when you hear about crazy stuff, like I mean, there was a story a couple of days ago about how like a fake Apple store got set up in China, and they hired people and they pretended to be Apple HR, and the people working at the store didn't know they weren't working for Apple. They thought they were working for Apple. Like it was a whole thing, right? But they shut it down, right? Because that's not cool even in China, right? It can happen because the country is very big, but it's not cool. And by not cool, I mean illegal. Although in that case, like the only reason it kind of got fought is because Apple's like a big enough company to go and do that fight. To win a legal fight in China, you either need to be very big, Disney, Apple, something like that. Even Nintendo will lose. Like they're not big enough, right? Disney's big enough, Apple's big enough, Nintendo is not big enough. They have tried and failed to take out Pokemon clones over there. I have a few. I actually have some here because they can't enforce their will in China the way they can everywhere else. Yeah, but you either need to be big or you need to be Chinese. And so if you're a Chinese company and you're small, you can, I mean, the courts there will help you anyway because you're a citizen, right? And so it's a different kind of a way. Here's our last pack ever. I was hoping maybe I'd see a sleeved card or something. That would sort of indicate that we pulled, one of the big hits, but that does not seem to be the case. But that's okay. I'm not too sad. I mean, again, it's a beautiful set of cards. You really can't complain at all. I mean, just look at the coloring on this. Like this Batgirl here is amazing. I love like this purple. I just absolutely love that purple. Beautiful. And then here we have Shazam. And Justice League. Okay. And so there you have it. We've taken a look at, 3 different DC card sets. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the Peru ones were gonna not give us anything cool, and then we pulled this, and this is my favorite card, like of the day. This is my favorite, like of everything we pulled. This thing is incredible. This is really a very well designed card, and I'm just shocked it came out of that Peruvian set. So amazing, very good job. Supergirl here is great too, but that's pretty awesome. Okay, so for now I will I'll end the video there, and we'll go ahead and say goodbye. I was trying to think, like, do I have anything else to tell you? I don't think so. So I think I'm just going to say goodbye here. Of course, subscribe, like, all that good stuff that helps the channel out. Leave us a comment. Next giveaway is coming up soon. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff to know, but I feel like you know it, or it's gonna happen anyway. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it at this point, right? Anyway, okay, sorry, I'm gonna stop being weird and end the video here. I'm never gonna stop being weird, but I'm gonna end the video. Goodbye.